guys. Let's see. Cool. All right, so today I was going to go ahead and do some art with you, and I am en route to an adventure, and I would love to go ahead and maybe do some interactions. We could do like readings if you want, little mini readings. Today and only today I would do a question. So if you want to ask a question, I'll just answer. I'm channeling today, so because I didn't bring my cards. So it's kind of up to you as to whether or not this is something that appeals to you, but I'm looking forward to spending some time with you today. All right, let's see. I'm almost a minute in. I know I have to wait because people have to get notified. Wednesday, 6 p.m. Every Wednesday. That's going to be me. All right. I think maybe what I'll do is this. I'll settle in first. Okay. I don't know how to do the scheduled aspect, so if you guys are waiting for the scheduled aspect, this is it. I'm going to give it one more minute, and then I'm going to be out, because that's how it works for me. And I'll be satisfied. Okay. Well, look at the light. Isn't the light? Art is in the back. Okay, well, it's been lovely joining you guys, and I hope that you have a really nice day. I'll attempt this shit next Wednesday. Alright. Blessings! Oh, look, there's a person. Yay! Okay. I knew if I just talk long enough, somebody would show up, which is good. So if you would like to go ahead and put a question, that would be magical. Now there's 4, 3, excellent. So if you want to put a question, I'll go ahead and I'll answer your question. Today I'm not able to do the art because I'm in a car en route to an adventure. So if you have a question, I'm looking for the questions. So it said welcome to chat, so that means you can say something. So let's see. Live chat. All messages visible. Welcome. Here we are. Learn more. Okay, so we're good. So if any of you have like a question today, I'm willing to do questions. And I'm looking over at the camera like this. And when I look at the camera, it makes it the other way. Okay, maybe that'll work. Okay. Anyway, let's see. So because I'm trying to get that orientation. Okay, so let's see. Hi. Did you? Yes, of course I diet. I diet all the time. Well, not all the time. I diet often, and right now it is this really vibrant purple, and I have a lot of fun with it. It seemed to be the most natural color that I would pick, because when it fades, it looks all mermaidy and stuff, so I really like that. And so that's why I chose it. Yeah. Do you guys have a question or anything? You want a reading? Hi. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I know that you can't really barely see me, or maybe you can, and I'm just getting the sunshine, but everything's okay. I'm going to look a little crazy because I'm going to look over here all day. I like that. Questions, please? No? No questions. Okay, then here's what I want to do. If nobody's going to ask me a question, I think what I'll do is I will open up the field, and we'll all go into a beautiful space of connection. And what you may want to notice is a settling of your body, and your mind might feel as though it flattens and it expands, like it goes out this way. Let that just happen. all of the different thoughts. That's sensory awareness. Okay? So you can feel all of that in there. And you want to create spaciousness. And you just think spaciousness, and that's what happens. So it works out pretty good. Okay, so let's see. I do have a question now. Hi, someone driving, because if you are driving, it's dangerous to live on the road. Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. I'm dumb, but not that fucking dumb. You know, I laugh about people who are driving and do this, right? But I'm not personally doing the wheel, okay? I'm a passenger, so I'm good. So if you have a question, that'd be okay. my driver is laughing really hard right now. The stupid shit that we say to each other. Anyway, here we are. Let's see. Okay, now you feel better because somebody else is driving? Man, I was thinking I was doing really a good job. Okay. I'm gonna get to a place to where like I'll be able to see the screen a little bit better. And mostly this is just a check-in. And the art that I was planning on doing is a couple of pictures that I've been working on. I've been working on them for a few years. One is like a orange tempera scape that is fluorescent, but on it I've drawn in pencil who I saw as me when I was in a hypnosis exercise, and the hypnosis exercise allowed me to go up to like the top of this mountain, and then the suggestion was for me to see my true form. And when I saw my true form, I could see how my hair whipped out, and there was a tree next to me, and I had a sword in my hand, but the sword was pointed at the ground, and I had this beautiful flowy dress, and I could see possibility in front of me, and I could see ease, right? And all I had to do was recognize everything I've ever been. And so when I turned around, I was like blessing it and things like that during the hypnosis experience. And after I came out of it, I had this feeling that I wanted to put to, not words this time, because I like to do poetry and I like to do music and I like to do a lot of different things. So this time I went ahead and I put it to a canvas. And the canvas ended up having orange is what the whitewash was on it, and I drew that over the top of it. And the other piece is done with different templates. So what I did was, because I like spirograph, right? And it's very colorful, and it has many layers because I've been working on it for years. So it's not exactly, I don't know if it's ever going to be done. It might be one of those that I keep putting different energies in. And when I'm putting energy into art, I'm allowing bits and pieces of me to live through or with that. And that's why I love art that way. Art's always been a really loving medium to me. When I was in 3rd grade, I won an art contest, and so that really probably solidified it for me. And the piece that I was thinking about doing or working on today has a lot of these, I like mandalas, so I do a lot of mandalas, right? And it has a start of one of those, but it also has these other shapes. And if you're doing any kind of art, if you're doodling, if you're allowing your mind to disconnect from all of the barrage of the right now that's happening, that is why art and its expression is so important. And right now, in this aspect of AI and AI giving us all these beautiful words, right? We're kind of getting this one note sort of aspect to talking, right? Where you're going to start sounding like that model and the bot rather than sounding who you are. So art is very good for you, therapeutically good, obviously, but it's good for you because it's a form of expression and you don't forget who you are, okay? And it's important important that you anchor in who you are into the experience instead of turning to the bot of another, right? So this other one has all these little shiny things, but this one I did with acrylics, and I also did it with gel pens because I like using different mediums when I'm doing different pieces of art. And I'll start with simple things, like I might draw a circle. When I draw the circle, when I'm doing mandalas, I go ahead and I make a grid of division, however many it is that I want, and then I'll do my circles because I like the grids first because then they're precise, and I'm like this weird perfectionist aspect that I try to let go of every now and then. And when I start to add the color and I start to do the repetition, that's when it takes me into that loving, easy, I'm enough energy, right? I don't have to be questioned. I'm not staying away from who I am. I'm naturally being in what it is that I would like. Well, I hope you guys had a great day. That's it. Okay, bye.